yeah, yeah, yeah. I slipped on the edge of the room, too close to your shadow again. My heel caught the floor by the door, and I fell right into your hands. There he was, watching us both, my crush with a perfect view. I went hot in a second, like you wanted me to. Let me go, don't you smile like that. I'm already blue from the way I snapped. You're leaning in like you know my name, and I hate that I shake when you say it that way. Hands on me, hands on me. Now he saw you catch me. Hands on me, hands on me. Say you didn't do that on purpose. Hands on me, hands on me. I'm burning, I'm bleeding pride. Hands on me, hands on me. You love that I can't hide. I tried to step back fast, you kept me right where I was. Your hand on my waist, look calm, but your eyes said enough. Careful, you breathe in my ear, or I'll keep you here all night. I should've pushed harder, but I froze in your light. Let me go, don't you dare get close. I'm not made of glass, I don't crack that slow. You tilt your head like you read my face, and the whole damn room feels smaller in place. Hands on me, hands on me. Now he saw you catch me. Hands on me, hands on me. Say you didn't do that on purpose. Hands on me, hands on me. I'm burning, I'm bleeding pride. Hands on me, hands on me. You love that I can't hide. You said you hate me, I said that.
You walking late, I'm already first. Think on the page, you're biting the curve. You raise that hand, I beat you there. Turning my work like I don't care. You chase my score, I know your face. That look you give when I take your place, yeah. Yeah. I see you trying, eyes on my seat. You want the crown, but it fits me neat. You keep on climbing, I keep the lead. Come on, try harder, please. One step ahead, one step ahead. I take the answer before you can. One step ahead, one step ahead. You bring your best, I still outrun that. Hey, yeah. Chris pops up, I never blink. You hate that grin, I let you think. You work all night, I crack it fast. Then you look up and I'm first again. You call me smug, I call it fate. I read the room, then I aced the page, yeah. I see you trying, eyes on my seat. You want the crown, but it fits me neat. You keep on climbing, I keep the lead. Come on, try harder, please. One step ahead, one step ahead. I take the answer before you can.
body like a smoothie, like something from a movie. We can make me feel some type of way. Eyes go kind of flirty, hands are pretty sturdy. Baby, I could dive into you with me, taking me more, so much more. Can't stop this locomotion, craving all the flavor of your wavy ocean. You know I've been dreaming, you know I've been feeling for you. Babe, I want it, I need it. Can't stop this locomotion, tasting all the color of your rainbow potion. You know I've been dreaming, you know I've been feeling for you. Babe, I want it, I need it. Low-key fruity like a rollie, drooling your words like mochi. High is so sweet, the way you look at me. Flow like molasses, savoring the magic. Baby, please give me more, so much more.
どうでもいいようなことをダダダダダ言ってる。あいつの人生クソだバケツだった才能ないなら無理や。さっさとそんなの諦め。お前と一緒にすんなよボケ。大きなジッパいらない。車も時計もいらないよ。しこれだけベリーアカンベ。ヒステリティック東京混沌とする今日も優しく突き放してくれ。余計な関わりを持ちたくない僕を包み込んでくれるかな。パパパラピラパポプププププペッペ。パパパラピラパポ完璧だ完璧だって。俺らの必殺技ならとっくの昔に出したわ。捕まえてね消えてしまう前に。親友だよとか言ってた。あいつは高校行ったら軽蔑した目でシカトする。説教マウント有料コミカス上司と先輩仕事押し付けてくんじゃねえボケ。気づいたらねヒステリティック東京孤独なる僕をぐちゃぐちゃに引き裂いてくれ。余計な関わりを持ちたくない僕を包み込んでくれるかな。病んでる街東京混沌とする今日も鮮やかに消えさせて。I found him up in my shoe, Johnny Gum and old blue ink. 3 houses down from the bakery, said meet me by the sink. I kept a pocket full of pebbles for the road and for the rain. Everyone had your name on it like a train through my veins. And I never said it clean, I just held it in my teeth. So the whole thing cracked and you laughed at me. Pocket full of pebbles, pocket full of pebbles. They click, they click, they know. Pocket full of pebbles, pocket full of pebbles. I drop one, I let you go. Oh, let you go. By the bus stop, your red scarf had a branch like a flag. You turn around once slow, like you meant to come back. You walking late, I roll my eyes, same old word and a fresh white tie. You grab the chalk like you own the room, I raise my hand, you do it too. You smirk at me when the grades come in, top of the class and you always grin. I call you out, you call me worse, then you answer first like a curse. We say it loud, we say it quick, you're not my type, I'm not your pick. But when you say what do you think, I lose my breath in one small blink. Valedictorian word, you and me, encore, encore. Valedictorian word, I hate you, then I want more. One more question, one more score. You steal my notes, I steal your pen, and we both pretend it's just revenge. You fix my proof with a smug little smile. I stare too long, then deny it a while. Lab partners say we're doomed from the start. Two sharp minds, one messy heart. You say never, I say good, then we both pause like we never could. We say it loud, we say it clean. Best rivals this campus has seen. But when you laugh at my bad excuse, I feel my armor come all loose. Valedictorian word, you and me, encore, encore. Valedictorian word, I hate you, then I want more. One more question, one more score. Halftime, and the room goes still. You pass me the answer key with a thrill. I should be mad, but I'm not that brave. You look at me like I've already caved. We both know the final bell won't save us from this private hell. You lean in close, say don't fall first. I whisper, please, you do worse. Valedictorian word, you and me, encore, encore. Valedictorian word, I hate you, then I want more. One more question, one more score. Halftime, and the room goes still. You pass me the answer key with a thrill. I should be mad, but I'm not that brave. You look at me like I've already caved. We both know the final bell won't save us from this private hell. You lean in close, say don't fall first. I whisper, please, you do worse. Valedictorian wars, you and me, encore, encore. Valedictorian wars, I hate you, then I want more. One more question, one more score. 이제 창가 끝에 남아 한때 익숙한 이름도 조용히 멀어져가. 아픈 말 대신 낮은 숨만 남겨두고 나는 내 하루를 다시 단정히 접어. 처음엔 흔들렸지 익숙함이 너무 커서. 하지만 거울 속 나는 생각보다 더 괜찮아. 손끝에 남은 온기 천천히 놓아주면 내 안에 빛이 다시 작게 to act normal. Then you cross by the mirrors and my whole world got smaller. I look down at my shoes like I had something to do, but my eyes kept slipping up to you. One glance, then two, I swear I forgot my name. You smiled right through and I felt that tiny flame. My heart went by again when you got close to me. Do you see me? Do you see me? When you walk by, do you feel me? Do you see me? Do you see me? I get butterflies every time you smile at me. By the dumbbells, playing it cool, pretending I was checking the rules. But you turned and reached for a towel, and I almost forgot how to breathe for a sec. Had to hide my face, and you laughed so soft, and I stayed in place. Maybe it's silly, maybe I'm shy, maybe I'm caught in one sweet try. If you look my way, I might just melt. I hope you notice how I feel. Do you see me? Do you see me? When you walk by, do you feel me? Do you see me? Do you see me? I get butterflies every time you smile. In bearskin gym light, counting every push-up like my heart lost the fight. I look away too late, then steal one more glance. Your shoulders say come closer, my hands forget to dance. My chest goes boom, boom when you drop that stare. I act all cool, cool, but I'm caught in there. One more rep, one more, and I'm barely fine. You don't know I'm falling every time. Butterflies, butterflies when you pass me by. Butterflies, butterflies, I can't hide my eyes. Stolen glances, catch me. Yeah. You'll buy the once again, bearskin gym light, counting every push-up like my heart lost the fight. I look away too late and steal one more glance. Your shoulders say come closer, my hands forget to dance. My chest goes boom, boom when you drop that stare. Act all cool, cool, but I'm caught in there. One more rep, one more, and I'm barely fine. You don't know I'm falling every time. Butterflies, butterflies, when you pass me by. Butterflies, butterflies, I can't hide my eyes. Stolen glances, catch me every time. Racing heart, you're my sweet surprise. You're my sweet surprise. Towel on your shoulder, jawline in the mirror. I should mind my business, but the truth gets clearer. You laugh at the timer, I forget my name now. Even all that effort feels like a little game. My chest go boom, boom when you drop that stare. I act all cool, cool, but I'm caught in there. One more rep, one more, and I'm barely fine. You don't know I'm falling every time. Butterflies, butterflies, when you pass me by. Butterflies, butterflies, I can't hide my eyes. Stolen glances, catch me every time. Racing heart, you're my sweet surprise. You're my sweet surprise. If you turn around, I might melt tonight. Little secret smile under fluorescent lights. Say my name slowly, like you already know. Then my whole shy body lets the feeling show. Butterflies, butterflies, when you pass me by. Butterflies, butterflies, I can't hide my eyes. Stolen glances, catch me every time. Racing heart, you're my sweet surprise. You're my sweet surprise. Towel on your shoulder, jawline in the mirror. I should mind my business, but the truth gets clearer. You laugh at the timer, I forget. changes. Give me that phone, hand it over, hand it over. Give me that phone, I'm not done, not done. You think you won, but I fire right back. Give me that phone, back up, back up. Give me that phone, you smart little thief. Give me that phone, you won't make me leave. One more pull and we both lose grip. Give me that phone, too close, too close. You catch your phone, I get my pride. So tell me, jerk, why are you so by my side? You know my secret, I know your game. So why does it feel like we both want the same? You throw me in the hole. That stupid little lock of mine. Your smile said I know, and I hated how you looked just fine. You lean on my pride like it was your favorite game. Said be nice to me, or I might just say your name. I crossed my arms up tight. You said that's not gonna help. Like you on the air, and I can't stand how well you keep that grin on your face. I keep my eyes on the door. You take one step too close. I swear I wanna start a war. Say what you want, boy. I'm not the one who fold, but you tilt your head and laugh like you already know. Keep your secret, keep it close. I'm not begging, just so you know. Say it loud now if you dare. You want a deal, I'm already there. Keep your secret, keep it close. You talk too much, but I talk back though. Cross that line if you dare. Give my phone back, or meet me there. You slipped me a note in the middle of chemistry. 2 words and I'm done. That was such a cheap trick. Honestly, I said try me, Prince, with my chin up razor sharp. You said I do like when you fight me in the dark. Your friends laughed at the scene, mine tried not to stare, but when you said my name, it landed somewhere it shouldn't. Keep that grin on your face. I keep my hands in my sleeves. You act like you're in control, but you're the one who's on your knees. Say what you want, boy. I'm not the one who folds. Still you lean in slow like you already know. Keep your secret, keep it close. I'm not begging, just so you know. Say it loud now if you dare. You wanna deal the game, I lunge you down till you're always this insane. You're all mouth, big talk, sharp grin. That little screen is where the trouble begins. I grab your sleeve, you pull me around. Not until you tell me I hate that sound. One step left, you're out of reach. 2 hands on it, I won't let go. You're leaning close, say what too much, now you're acting shocked. I reach for it, you catch my hand, and suddenly we both forget the plan. Say one more word, I'll take you down. You laugh like you mean it, and I hate that sound. Then come and try, you say with a grin. I push you back, but you pull me in. We freeze for a beat. No one says a thing, then everything changes. Give me that phone, hand it over, hand it over. Give me that phone, I'm not done, not done. You think you won, but I fight right back. Give me that phone, back off, back off. Give me that phone, hand it over, hand it over. Give me that phone, I'm not done, not done. You think you won, but I fight right back. Give me that phone, back off, back off. Give me that phone, you smart little thief. Give me that phone, you won't make me leave. One more pull and we both lose grip. Give me that phone, too close, too close. Wait, you saw that? You read too much, now you're acting shocked. I reach for it, you catch my hand, and suddenly we both forget the plan. Say one more word, I'll take you down. You laugh like you mean it, and I hate that sound. Then come and try.